What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Claw Talk Podcast.
The.
Yes, sir. What is this? Episode 8. We litty. Today we're going to be talking about close friends. Yes, sir. We got a couple guests on the pod today. Y'all want to go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Yo. Let's be at sunsetkid, aka Marcos. This is happening about 1:21 a.m. So we kind of litty. Not the host though, but the guests are super lit.
What's up, guys? It's Brendan. I'm a little lit. But
Brendan,
That's how we That's how we
you're
preface.
just a little lit.
Just a little lit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little schmiz.
That's how they introducing themselves. My name is Brendan and I am lit.
Yo, my man just started with the government immediately.
this is Brendan.
Yo,
the middle brother of the older brothers. We get
word.
special
But in case y'all just tuning in, I am at the Sunset Kid on Instagram, and B.A. Dawkins is who?
B.A. Dawkins
Already.
on Instagram.
Okay. Your guests are fully introduced. Let's go.
Why don't you go ahead and tell the people what we gonna talk about today?
Talking about close friends. We talking about close circles, close-knit groups, best friends. And we're going to dive into some topics. The first one is, have you guys had a best friend or a close circle growing up? We'll start with Marcos.
He already started.
I mean, I don't need an invite, but all jokes aside, I've had the same amount of friends I can count on two hands for the last 30 years. Let's be real. Same circle, same dudes. When one of us goes ahead and passes on to the Matrix, we feel that shit hard. And this is, of course, excluding family, like you guys. You guys are my, like, miniature best friends. A.K. Will, A.K. JB, because he's always been a part of the family. A.K. B.A. Dawkins, Brendan.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so I say since I had like a close group that I was close with in elementary school starting out. And honestly, the friends that I have now, one of them is still from elementary school, but a lot of them I met in middle school and high school. And so I say...
How many?
Yeah,
How many?
So it's 6 of us. We call ourselves the Slutty Boys.
Wait, hold on.
I like the pause before that.
Time out. Can we call it a flag on the play? I thought y'all would call it like the Ninja Turtles. Yeah, it's mad young.
Slutty Boys, SB. Y'all know who y'all are, but those my guys.
You know what? The listeners don't know. Let's just start. Go ahead.
Nah.
Reel back in.
We get it real.
I heard we have a time limit on this show, so we ain't gonna go into the details about how the story of that name.
All right, Jalen, did you have a best friend growing up?
No.
My man, big lying right now.
His butt buddy right next to him.
You should already know by now
Yes,
who my best friend is. My co-host, the other half
That's
of the Claw.
my best friend.
The other half of the Claw Talk pod.
Since the first grade.
I mean, we also have our close circle. We've been friends with the same people for since 8th grade. So when was that? I don't even know. 10, 11 years.
Yeah.
We've been friends since 5 years old, so we're going to 20 years. So we're going to be like Marcos when we grow up. Same circle, same friends.
Wow, you put my age out there, but all jokes
But
aside,
they don't know how old you are.
hey, man.
But you gave it away yourself. You said 30 years. You said you've been friends with the same people for 30 years.
No, but all jokes aside, it's been a wonderful journey watching you guys make these friendships and last for a while. in case you didn't know, we're gonna break the fourth wall here. I am the uncle of 3 phenomenal gentlemen now. And I'm the fake uncle, 1/4 phenomenal Jalen. And it's like these guys have kept a tight-knit circle. It's like you guys did this without me showing you the blueprint, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
It happened organically too. Like we started out, our group started out a little bit bigger than what it is now. Very slightly.
That's life.
Yeah, but we lost a couple along the way, but
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just like introducing like mutual friends every now and then. We would like go to the movies or play video games and Xbox together and just like grew on from there. Around like middle school time, I think is when like we started developing that group. Shout out to the rest of the Crown.
Yeah, they know.
who you are.
Gamer tag.
That's the clan right there, the Crown clan. You already know.
But I feel like you definitely have a lot of close friends. You have friends and then you have acquaintances. Like
Yeah.
friends are the ones who invite you over to the crib.
Yeah.
Sleep over. But acquaintances is like, yo, we cool in school, but outside of school, nah.
Now, playing the devil's advocate like I always do, have you ever had an acquaintance cross over to be like, yo, that's my dude for life?
I think I've had that. Like
Maybe like once or twice.
yeah, you like that acquaintance think he's more of a friend than he is, but he don't know on
we
the
don't
side
need-
we got the whole group coming over, but he's
We
not
don't need
invited.
names because some of them cats don't know who they are. They just been like, what? Not knowing that they're on the chopping block.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know. So how many would you say was in your close friends group growing up?
Well, being the oldest cat here,
Give an estimated number.
I'm 39. Like I could say, outside of blood relation, I want to have 6 friends. To be real, and this is my man. I'm gonna start saying names. My man Josh, my man Kemo, my man fucking Renee, my man Bobby Lee. One of my mans that passed, Juan Pepe, my man Richie. That's out there, 5'6" life, you know what I mean? In case y'all young cats don't know, I grew up in a small neighborhood in Brooklyn called Sunset Park. And where we came from, it was like the block that you grew up on.
Yeah.
So it was like, yo, by the circumstance of address, we're gonna be cool for life. And like
That's how it is.
Yeah.
and it just happened. I know for you guys it's a little bit different.
It's a little different in the burbs.
Yeah.
But growing up in Brooklyn in Sunset Park, it was like, yo, we grew up on the same block.
Right.
Like in case you didn't know, we gonna be friends for life.
Right.
Got no other choice.
Yeah. So we got sounds like 5, 6, 7, 6.
Yeah, like 5. It's 5 of us in that group. but
Okay.
5.
And then we're about like 5, 6, I would say 2, 5.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, if you can count on one hand,
Yeah.
that's
5.
a good amount of close friends.
That's all you. In my opinion, that's all you need.
But let me ask you this. This is one thing I talk to people that are close to my life. I'm like, I'm the king of like burning walls down.
Yeah,
That's
that
good.
you've always definitely been I call that the glue friend, like the Draymond Green of the group. Like I feel like there's always one friend in the group that always like is adamant to get everybody together, even though people be bluffing or like, oh, I'm busy. Be like, nah, like we're getting together right now. Like
Right.
we're going out or we're doing this thing.
It's like all walks of life. You guys are gonna know each other and you're gonna care about each other.
Right. Yeah. I feel like there's definitely a bunch of roles in the friend groups. But yeah, so on to the next question. Like what do you guys think is like the benefit of having like a best friend growing up or like a close circle as opposed to like having a lot of friends or
I think honestly, at the end of the day, the best friend pops up when he's the person that when you at the lowest, when you're the most embarrassed, when you can't like talk to nobody, when it's like all the layers are peeled back and you are fucking peeled onion, my those are those. I don't care how popular you are; those usually equate to one hand.
right.
You know what I mean? Like
That's
the guys
facts.
that are cool with you in your worst and your best. Cause let's be honest, I'm the old head on this podcast. If you out here, you think you got a bunch of friends, wait until you hit a period in your life when you ain't hitting them jumpers, as they say.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's only a couple in your lifetime, and honestly, you could be like, "Yo, this old head is talking shit," but yo, before me and after me, I've been making notes here, holding it down, and be like, "Yo, this is true." At least for me, I don't know. Maybe a couple years from now, when I'm not on this earth or whatever, who knows? It might change, but for now, I can say that's my reality.
Yeah. Yeah, they're the best. The close friends are definitely there when you're at your lowest. Like we, even just last year, we had so many periods and times in the group chat where like people just came in like, they start like, yo. So it always starts with yo, like nothing ever specific.
Or just a yo, like yo,
and then you just
know something's
right,
is coming.
and then you get like the 4 paragraphs of like, yo, this just happened, da da da, and then everybody like gets together and like consoles them. But yeah, I don't know what, Brendan, what would you say is like a benefit to having like a close friend group or a best friend?
Yeah, just people you can confide in, honestly. Like, say, for example, you don't have like a close sibling. Like honestly, if you can find a close group of friends that could be like the sibling for you, then you can confide in them, you know, tell them like secrets about yourself that, like, yeah, you could tell your parents, but like sometimes you don't want to come out to your parents about something.
Yeah.
So you come to your boys, and they may have had similar experiences, so it's like just having a group that you can confide in, and like y'all are around each other growing together. That's all that matters. Like,
Yeah.
so just being able to talk to them about like personal stuff that you wouldn't like say go to parents or like go to certain people about is definitely a benefit.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, I definitely feel that. I feel like that's my biggest reason too. Like, you gotta have somebody to go to where you can talk to them about anything and not feel judged. Like, there's been some shit where like you could talk to your parents, but it's like, will they understand? Like, I don't really want to expose this to them right now. Always texting my man Jalen when I like growing up in elementary, middle school, and like high school. It's like there was no hesitation. I knew I could send him a text about something and get a response.
In case you didn't know, this generation is a little bit younger. They had cell phones. The older generation did not.
Yeah,
You had to write letters and wait 3 to 5 business days.
Yeah.
We laughing, but that shit is real.
Y'all had to knock on doors and go visit people.
If
like,
you didn't have the right posters, them shits will be sent back to you.
Like, damn. I thought I couldn't get no advice whole time and never got delivered to the
right. Yeah.
But yo, if I can be a devil's advocate in that situation, do you feel your friend gave you the best advice? Or do you feel that at a certain point, whenever you revealed the situation to a parent, they gave you like some OG shit that make you like understand it more?
That's tough to say. You wanna?
I think it's important to have, you know, multiple perspectives. Like, I don't know. It depends on the situation, but you could talk to your parents. They might tell you something. And then you go talk to your boys, and they tell you something else, and then now you have most different things to look at. Like, you know, should I do what my parents told me? I could do what my boys told me. But I think ultimately,
if I play the devil's advocate here, being the elder statesman, do you trust your mans at the same age, or do you trust somebody that's been through it?
I was gonna say,
I feel that
Like, do you in the close friend circle? Do you have somebody older that can give you the knowledge from experience? It doesn't have to be related, but just I don't know.
I feel like as kids and like as young teens, we always go to our friends first, and that's just us being naive. That we're thinking, oh, our parents are old; they don't know anything about this. Let me go to my friend who's probably in a similar situation, and then we go to them first, not knowing that your parent probably went through the same exact thing. Like for me, that's what I like found out. Now I really confide in my parents because I know. Like anything that I've done, they've done times two. So it's like I can go to them for the good information.
Daddy's boy over here.
Shout out to
no cap.
out to the peoples, but you definitely go to the friends first, and then they could either give you good advice or advice that's like that probably wasn't the right advice.
Now, JD, I don't know if your listeners know you have an older sibling. How do you depend on that? Growing up as a young man, and be more, you know what I mean?
I don't know. My sister and I are 6 years apart. I feel like that's a long time. My sister, and then she's also like when we were young, she was like an old lady. So we kind of, just did we did our own things. So I think.
So you never reached out to her for advice?
It depends on what it was, but I would say, like Brendan said, I kind of went to my, to my guys first. But as I've gotten older, now I can talk. We talk more about life and shit. Like
I feel like the friend group, although the advice may not be like the old like sage advice, that's probably like what you should hear at the time. They're definitely gonna give you the perspective that you can relate to, because like they're the closest person to being in your shoes. Like they're your age, they might have been in the same situation like a couple months prior.
Now if I pull my old head card, like, are these friend group dudes like-minded or
it depends. It depends on your circle. I feel like most circles are like-minded, which is why you're together in the first place. Like,
so then in a like-minded circle, does everybody agree with a situation or action they're gonna take?
The way everybody grows up different, so everybody has different perspectives. Like one friend can give you an option that's like on the safe side, but your other friend is like, go all in.
Okay. Yeah. Going on that, I'm not even gonna participate in this section. Have y'all taken a friend's advice that's been on the opposite spectrum of what you believed? Just because that's your man $100 grand or your woman $100 grand or whatever, have you done that?
Yeah, I say I have. You just say,
did it work out though?
Probably not. I mean, you just say fucking in certain situations, and you just say, I mean, if my man said it's cool, and then you end up learning later that that shouldn't have been the option that I took.
What about you, Memo? You over here looking across the way. You look like the wheels are turning. Though.
I was trying to think. I think I don't know. I feel like my personality, I follow my compass most of the time. Like I'll take people's opinions with like a grain of salt, even if like
Facts.
we're like good like really good friends. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really not the person to usually take advice that's like super left of like what I was already thinking.
I was going to say earlier, I think ultimately like you get opinions and advice from your close friends, your parents, or whoever else, but ultimately you're going to do people are going to do what they want to do. Like you hear all these different perspectives, but at the end of the day, you make the choice that you think is best for yourself.
Yeah.
So
since we on the topic, we got to talk about it. The infamous, the only fight. We've been best friends for 17 years now?
It's too many to count. 17
years, and we've only had one actual fight, like a physical fight too. And I don't know if y'all can
physical?
Yeah.
Like legit.
Yeah, we put hands on each other. But guess what it was over? Like take a guess. I'll give you one guess.
I don't know, a girl?
Nah.
It was
Food.
Yeah, he was there.
Come on, he cheated. He's cheating.
You want to do the honors?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So, you know, you're not really best friends if y'all never had at least one fight throughout your whole life. Sometimes y'all go through things.
I just want to know what food.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. So, we were out on vacation. They were nice enough to take me on vacation with them. So we were hungry, you know, we hungry, we growing young men.
Early in the morning, breakfast, mom yelling.
Exactly.
Chaos on the scene.
So we ate the we ate the fantastic Hot Pockets. Right? So we were still hungry.
No, you ate yours.
You didn't have one?
We was getting ready for breakfast, going to the bathroom, whatever, getting ready. Plates are coming out. You know, they're eating as they're being served. I ain't had mine yet.
I definitely thought. I definitely thought he had.
I was.
Anyway,
He was hungry.
I think that was the disconnect. In the
so
first
I'm like,
place.
I'm still hungry. Let me go ahead Let me heat up this next Hot Pocket. I already had one. I'm still hungry. I need some more.
But hold on,
What's
Dylan. How many Hot Pockets were left in the pack?
One.
Ooh, wait.
That's why.
I'm coming up out of like getting ready for the day,
Like,
and
right,
I see my man's eating my Hot Pocket. And I'm like,
Wait. So your man's hasn't had a Hot Pocket?
Yeah, that's his. That's because he want to take an hour getting ready. I'm like, I'm gonna keep eating.
So in case I didn't know, so JB, aka Chillin, is on the second Hot Pocket. The Hot Pockets typically, correct me if I'm wrong, they come in a 4-pack, right?
Right.
There's about 4 motherfuckers.
So there's 4 boys, right?
There's 4 boys.
I had one.
So
Brendan had one.
Yo.
My little brother had one.
I don't know anything about this situation, but you jumped out of pocket.
Hey.
You gotta let my man drive, but go ahead and continue.
I don't think I was eating it. I just think I was like, I'm about to heat it up.
yeah, you was like touching my food. Like
He was like,
and I was I was hangry.
I didn't eat yet. What are you doing? I'm like, yo, I'm still hungry. Let me get this Hot Pocket.
Like,
And it
what
just,
are you talking
it just
about?
escalated from there.
Pause.
What's pause? Because I said I'm going to eat the Hot Pocket?
My man said eat the Hot Pocket. I'm sorry. I'm from a different generation. We can cut this out.
But yeah, nah.
It just escalated from there. He was like, yo, why you touching my food? I'm like,
You said you reciprocated the energy. You said something smart. I was like, nah, I'm not having it today. I don't know how. I feel like you were sitting down and I was standing up, and then you said something, and then I pushed you, and then you pushed me back, and then we both just like manhandling each other like real strong. Like we was like right before the fight's about to start, right before somebody swing, we got to that point, and then we both like against the wall, and then like my mom was like, whoa, what's going on?
Hold on.
And
Before y'all say anything.
And then that was it.
My man, B.A. Brendan, where were you at when this happened? When this bestiality, this testosterone, what happened?
I was chilling, feeling good because I got my Hot Pocket.
So you got a Hot Pocket, a.k.a. JD, the youngest, got his Hot Pocket.
Everybody was eating
Right.
swell except for Manny. Right.
Oh,
Manny was the only one that didn't eat swell yet.
I don't even remember what happened.
So what you're
I think I ate it afterwards,
Right.
but and then so we didn't talk. We weren't talking to each other, and then 15 minutes later we looked at each other like, fuck you. And then started laughing and back to being best friends again.
So did you actually feel like this situation was gonna make your friendship dicey?
Nah.
it's just a heat of the moment type thing. We were hungry.
Yeah.
So
I feel like it's the same thing as your sibling. Like y'all close, so y'all fight once and then like 15 minutes
you
y'all already
cool
made
again.
up.
Yeah.
It's just like,
He actually ate the Hot Pocket and was feeling good.
everybody's good.
Topic: IG close friends. What do y'all feel about this? What do you be seeing on there? What do you think?
Like no No joke. I didn't know what the fuck that was. I had to look it up. That's how old I am. And I'm like, I don't got any actually close friends, so it is what
you
it
ain't
is.
got nobody adding you to the green stories?
Nah. I just go up there, you know, post my glizzies and roll out.
Brenda, how about you?
Shout out to the premium glizzies.
I definitely say close friends is definitely a spectrum, cause like once it started popping, like I would log into my IG, see a whole bunch of like green circles all of a sudden, but it's just like they're still posting like regular stuff, and then once people started like utilizing it to its full potential, you started seeing a lot of promiscuous. So we'll say stuff on the IG close friends, and you just
My man
like,
said
wow.
promiscuous.
Big words, but yeah, some people use it for some reasons, like just to, I guess, to like make sure only certain people see what they're posting. I guess like parents or whatever, but. Another reason is just like people want that close group of friends where it's just like you post whatever you want, whether it's like promiscuous or not.
Your friends be cooking on their close friends.
Yeah,
like,
honestly,
I don't get that at all.
The
like
amount of subtweeting and like they'll post like messages with girls or whatever that they had about like different stuff that they would say, just wilding out. Like close friends is definitely the place where you wild out, like like on families, they post you on Facebook like you in a button up, but on Instagram close friends is like, nah, this is the real me. This is how I be behind closed doors.
Yeah, like what Brendan said, I only put people who I consider like my true close friends into my close friends on Instagram. And I don't really update it, but if I'm going to put something on there, it's going to be like some wild text message that I don't want the world to see.
But you want the close people to see.
Right, so y'all can see it and you know, feel my pain or whatever I'm going through.
Yeah. Did you get the close friends invite from someone you weren't expecting? I've had that happen. I'm like,
couple times, like random girls will add you to their close friends or whatever. So again, you get to thinking like, why she put me on there? And you look through it, and then like Brendan said for the third time, it could be something promiscuous. So she might want you to shoot your shot or something. You never know.
Posting embarrassing family childhood pictures and stuff too.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. Close friends, it's what you make it. Close friends is what you make it.
Yeah, I don't have a close friends like myself, but
you haven't made one yet.
Dang. I don't care. Whoever sees what I want to post, they're gonna see.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
A lot of people be ODing, like posting like all types of sexual shit on there and stuff like that. So that's what they use it for.
Right.
At the end of the day, honestly, close friends is like just a big group chat.
That's true.
It's just Snapchat on IG, basically.
Yeah, that's like, what I think of it.
Since y'all my peoples, I'm gonna post what I want on here so y'all can see.
Some things aren't for the world to see.
Yeah,
but it's for the close friends,
right?
Because there's definitely rules to the close friends. Like, yo, once you get added to this list, you can't be like,
don't be sharing it out. Don't go tell my regular friends,
spilling the tea.
My regular followers what I post in my close friends.
This is for promiscuous discussion.
That's the word of the day.
Promiscuous.
Nah, I forgot what I was gonna say. I think one big takeaway. I don't know. I be thinking deep on it for whatever reason, but I'm just like, why? Because I be seeing certain stuff on the close friends. I'm like, bro, like, why aren't you just posting that on a regular story? Like, what? Are you afraid to be judged? Like, I'm like, yo, why can't people see what you having for dinner? Like,
yeah, I don't like the people that be just posting regular stuff on close friends. Like,
yeah, I don't understand that. I feel like I definitely have a good sense that people still feel hella judged on social, like, because they be posting like the most regular stuff on close friends or whatnot. I'm like, why can't you just post that on your story and be like, this is who I am, just like take it for what it is. But
right.
Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts? Close friends, best friends, close knit groups, IG close friends.
I think
any super takeaways?
At the end of the day, you only have a small group of friends. You can consider people acquaintances, but your true friends, like a number of people that you can depend on.
You know who they are.
I feel like the difference between a friend and an acquaintance is like, with a friend, you would voluntarily spend your time with them. You wouldn't volunteer to spend your time with an acquaintance. So, but yeah, how about you? Any major takeaways?
I already said it. You know who your real friends are, and if you don't know by now, then I feel sorry for you. Everybody ain't for you. Stick to what you know, who you know, your close friends. Stay around like-minded people. Mm-hmm. People that give you real advice. Even whether you want to take it or not, that's up to you. But at least have people around you that are non-judgmental, and
get that foundation to build. Marcos, final thoughts.
Final thoughts is, if you have for those that are fortunate to have a small group of friends that you can always depend on, you got to latch on to that. You know, I've been fortunate to have those group of friends throughout my entire life. Work, personal, homeboys, geographic. And it's crazy because I never keep more than a double-digit number. And it's like, I know they say you got to keep your circle small, but that's legit. Because not everybody's going to get you. But if you have that small core of people that do, you good.
Right.
Yeah, man. And that's the old sage advice. This is another episode of Cloud Talk Pod. Thank you for our guests for being on here. You can find them at...
I'm only on Instagram, BA Dawkins1 on Instagram. Y'all can follow me.
Say that again. You said what?
BA Dawkins1 on Instagram. Y'all can follow me on there. Check me out.
Oh, word. And I'm at the Sunset Kid 5'6", a.k.a. at the Double Axe Handle podcast. I'm a weird cat. Just follow me if you like, I don't know, action figures, me, post
wrestling,
my dog, whatever.
You just there for the vibes.
I'm just there for the vibes.
And that's another episode of Claw Talk Podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe, share the stories with your friends, share the podcast, give us reviews online, and we'll see you the next time. Claw Talk Pod, we out.
Yes, sir.